Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it.
All right, sauce or toss it, Ryan. Ryan, the Canucks defense is just mediocre enough for them to make the playoffs now.
The defense is mediocre enough.
Because they just need to be mid. I think if the defense and the defensive IQ, if they're like, if they get their penalty kill up to like 15th, middle of the pack,
Yeah.
baby, we're talking. We're
Baby.
cooking.
I'm going to sauce the baby.
Nice.
You got to remember, it's easy to repress the hockey, the copious amounts of shitty hockey we watched last year where the Canucks would go on the penalty kill and just immediately give up goals, where the Canucks would just be hemmed in their own zone for 20 minutes and give up a goal. If this defense core can do the bare minimum of, I don't like to quote Don Cherry, but he did have some pretty goddamn good advice when he said, when in doubt, out. If this defense core can do the very basic moves of chipping it out of the zone and not creating a tire fire, absolutely a playoff caliber team. Defense core, I should say. Playoff caliber defense core. I'll sauce it, but we gotta see what the surrounding pieces can do.
Great. I'm going to ad-lib a sauce it or toss it. 1B, Don Cherry did nothing wrong. Anyway, number 2.
On behalf of Pucks on Net, all current, past, and future co-hosts, that is a toss. Pucks on Net tosses that statement.
Oh, no, but I want to know Ryan's personal account. Listen, okay, Rash, just listen, okay? I'm just saying, since you people came over, there's not enough of the white kids are wearing poppies because you guys are too cool, and all the white kids are like, if the Iranian guys aren't wearing the poppy, then we're not going to wear the poppy because it's our fault. It is definitely not our fault. My dad is so cute. Did I tell you that little story about my dad?
Yeah.
That he has the same old poppy that he's kept for like ever, and he always wears it on his arms.
Yeah, it's my whites that need to wear more poppies.
Thank you, Ryan. Number 2 of sauce or toss it. That was such a good answer. Thank you for being accountable.
Yeah.
Number 2, BC Ferries on a long weekend, Ryan. Oof. If people,
I'm gonna say this: the journey to the ferry, the time at the terminal, and is a hard toss. The trip's nice. It's unoffensive. It's nice to look at if it's a nice sunny day. But it's sheer chaos. They seem to not figure. I don't think they have a calendar that shows where the stat holidays are, because they don't know that maybe put an extra couple bodies in the tolls on the Friday and the Monday. Big toss, BC Ferries. You're done.
Yeah, for people who are from out of town, BC Ferries is privately owned?
No, it is a crown corporation, which if you look up the definition of a crown corporation, it is a corporation run by the government, not to make a profit, but to facilitate service of people and fill a need.
And they are a fucking tire fire, and it's awful. And can Elon please buy BC Ferries and fix it? No, that's my plan. Speaking about a plan, Ryan, the Yzerplan in Detroit.
You talked earlier. You made a Jimbo joke about buying years in bulk.
What is Steve doing?
I'm gonna say this.
Stop cooking, Steve Yzerman. Stop cooking.
Steve-O had he was able to convince ownership and everyone, we're going to trade off these assets because we're not ready. We're still rebuilding. We're not ready yet. This isn't the best situation. Light switch goes on. Dylan Larkin giving Bo Horvat money. Miles Wood, was it?
No, Miles Wood was
who's the
Colorado.
Yeah.
So they signed JT Compher.
That's right. I'm sorry. I always mix up those former Avs.
Yeah, they also signed 2 goalies, James Reimer. I forgot the other goal. Oh, Alex Lyon.
Just some strange decisions.
Just a lot of it was like Steve Yzerman for me, Ryan. Steve Yzerman was like playing an NHL file where he's like, I'm not gonna save, don't worry. And then he didn't realize that he had autosave on, and then he's like, shit.
That's essentially what Steve Yzerman has done.
Oh no!
And you kind of look at Shanny and Izzy, Stevie Y, and wonder, wait, who's, somebody had the clear-cut advantage here, and now everybody's kind of trailing up the rear. They got old fast.
They did, 100%. Ryan, number 4, my biggest bugaboo after I had a enjoyable Monday long weekend off. Didn't realize I would have it. It was great. Vancouver Summers is too many people to be enjoyable. It's too many people.
Toss.
Crazy amount of people. Too many people. I went down to Kits to see Kitsilano Matt Kirk because he had some presents for us, and I haven't seen him in a while. My God, it is. Check this out. Yeah, this is from Matt Kerr. This is what, the 92-93 Canucks?
You can't buy it.
You can't buy it because it's 1 of 150, and it has all the signatures. Look at that. Oh,
Wild Man Photography, 106 West 1st, North Vancouver.
That is true. But you know it's real because Dana Merzen's autograph is on it, and Jyrki Lumi's on it. Jyrki's.
I gotta give you. I disagree with you on this.
It's too, Ryan. It was insane.
The majority of the city takes off, escapes. Like it becomes the majority of people I knew were out of town. The Instagram stories were not in Vancouver. So yeah, you have your cruise ship traffic and your tourists, which where they go. Granville Island, BC Place.
We want to go to downtown. We want to go to Cole Harbor because nothing's bad about Cole Harbor. Wait a minute.
Where's Sidney Crosby?
Where's Sidney Crosby? I heard the golden goal was scored here.
So I don't have a gripe with Vancouver Summer, but I also do not work in retail.
Why is that man cooking a raccoon? I don't understand.
We went to Granville Street and somebody was defecating in front of us.
And then they made a mural out of the defecation. I thought this was. I thought this was where the Olympics happened. I love that song, I Believe, by, what is it, Yamnovsky or whatever?
Oh, is that?
I believe in a... What a great time to be alive. Oh, so glad. So glad I went through that. Remember, that's the other talk. Remember about all the Vancouver people who are like edgelording, being like, "What if the fucking Olympics came back for 2030?" Remember that? They're like, "We can do it again."
I don't want to do it again. We're old now.
Yeah, I'm too old.
The Canucks. The Olympics happened at the best possible time for our age, as I think about the sign over our shoulder.
That is true. It was great. It was a great thing a great precursor. Not a precursor, but it was something that we could hang our hat on as a second place thing. I would say it was one thing about Olympics in Vancouver. We'd probably get a new arena. We'd probably get a new arena if they did. All right, well, who knows? Ryan.
Yep.
Lou Lamoriello is a genius. And we all need to bow down at his feet with a plate consisting of mortadelle, capacol, and prosciutto.
For those that don't know,
I've been watching.
Arash has been watching a lot of The Sopranos lately.
Dude, I've so much Sopranos. I made ziti like twice.
Yeah, I've talked to you like 3 times in like a week. Well, I've talked to you more than that, but like there's been 3 times this week. You're like, I'm just at home making a baked ziti, and then does really some sort of Sopranos diatribe. I'm gonna toss it. Lou, too old.
Gave 7-year contracts to literally anyone who's ever stepped foot on Long Island. Scott Mayfield, Pierre Engvall, both got 7-year deals. My God.
He went from like too much money too long to,
dude.
Yeah, I can afford that.
Dude, he's like hedging. He's making the craziest hedge bet where he's like, the cap is going to go up so much that these players are going to actually be on value contracts. And then I'm going to get like multiple firsts for them because of how cheap they are. I don't know. We'll see, Lou. We'll see. Ryan, number 6 of Saucer Toss It. All of us are going to be going from Twitter to Threads, the new Meta, a.k.a. Facebook Twitter clone that is being released on July 6th.
I'm going to toss it.
What? Come on. We got to go somewhere.
Old people are on Facebook, and I don't need my uncle and aunt, no offense to them, but seeing my tweets. I got a Blue Sky invite over the weekend, so I think I'm going to be shifting my focus there. I'm curious what Threads is like because we were talking before the recording that Zuckerberg, he's a babyface again. But
yeah, he's the hero. He's the hero that we go for.
But I need to see it. It need to be completely separate from Facebook.
So I think what it's going to do is that it's just going to be like, you can link your Instagram. So like the people you follow on Instagram, you can find on Threads. Which this is, okay, there was a hilarious breakdown of why this is funny, is because Threads is going to be the middle part between the people who found out how to get Blue Sky and Mastodon, who are like the male nerds, and then all the, just wait.
Sir.
Just wait. But then you have the hot Instagram chicks of Instagram. That's the vibe. Now, both of these things are going to converge into Threads.
That sounds like...
And then you're going to have Twitter again.
I'm like...
Because that's what it is.
It's just bots. Sex bots.
What's wrong with sex bots?
If I get a Blue Sky invite, you're the first person I'll give it to.
Thank God, because I'm getting so tired of the sex bots. Ryan, number 7. If Ryan Reaves can get a 3-year contract at 37 years of age from the Toronto Maple Leafs...
He's not 37, is he?
He is. He's signed until he's 40. I should be able to have access to the Pucks on Net Patreon login.
I've seen this. I saw this earlier at work today. And honestly...
And I decided to...
If Ryan Reaves is getting that much money at that age... for what he does.
He's getting paid like one.
I think Ryan Reaves is great. Yeah. I think he's a great teammate. I don't think he's the most productive of hockey player, and that's fine. He doesn't play every day, but I enjoy what he does.
Okay. Let's
hang on. I'm not done.
Okay.
You can aim higher than getting the Patreon login.
What could I aim higher for?
I mean, if they're giving
I'm already one of your best men.
Just go buy some. No, you're a groomsman.
Oh. What, is that not one of your best men?
No, there's only one best man.
I thought that was like, I'm one of your best men, but I'm not your best man.
Yeah, sure. Well, don't. You can think that up here.
Oh.
Just don't say it around like Errol or.
No, Errol's the number one.
Yes,
Errol,
he's
no, I will.
He's Shesterkin.
No, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm Jamie McLennan. I know my role. I'm Noodles. I know.